These are the new iPhones. This is the iPhone XS and this is the iPhone XS Max. There's also an iPhone XR that is coming in October. We don't have that right now, but let's narrow in on these guys and see what we think. Can we talk about these names? Of course, Apple is using the X as a 10. The iPhone XS, the iPhone XS Max, and the iPhone XR are all really confusing to say. So they're pretty similar to the iPhone X, but there are a few upgrades. To start off, it feels like it runs much faster. Apple also says it has a much better battery life. I haven't had a chance to use the phones all day yet, but my iPhone 8 is running at 20% since this morning, and it's only lunchtime. They also sound a lot better, and the camera is pretty impressive.
We have a brand new feature we call Smart HDR. What the A12 Bionic is actually doing is shooting a 4-frame buffer so it can capture that critical moment. It's also capturing secondary interframes at the same time. And it's doing more than that. It's shooting a long exposure so it can get better shadow detail as well.
The pictures look great because you're basically taking one shot at different exposures and different settings and smushing them together so you have the best shot you can get. One of the coolest things you can do is actually change the depth of a photo after you've taken it. When Apple introduced portrait mode a few years ago, everyone went crazy for the feature. You could take a picture and have the background be blurry so the subject can stand out. Now, after you take the picture, you decide maybe you want to see the entire scene. Now you can actually do that. So some of the other cool features of the phone, of course, we have to talk about iOS 12, Memoji, of course. Before, there used to be the Animoji where you could be a koala, or you could be a monkey. Now you can be yourself and you can record a message and send it to a friend. Hi, I'm testing the new iPhone.
You look amazing.
So everyone is talking about the new screen time feature. It's really neat and also a little depressing. I've only been using it for a little while now and know that I use Instagram way too much, but it logs everything that you're doing and you can set limits too. And you can decide whether or not you have the willpower to put your phone down. The XS Max is actually the same size as the previous Pluses. It feels slimmer, it feels lighter, and it's mostly because the screen now has the edge-to-edge display, so it feels like you're getting a lot more real estate with the screen. But the iPhones are really expensive. The starting model for the XS is $999, and then the Max is $1099. If you want more storage, the maximum amount of storage, it can go up to $1449, which is really, really pricey. If you don't want to buy a new iPhone, and I wouldn't blame you because all the updates are relatively incremental, you can download iOS 12 for a ton of new features, which will make your existing phone feel a lot newer.